All right, guys, welcome back to the Real South Africa. And yes, we have a guest here on her first impression here in South Africa. So check it out. It is absolutely amazing. And we are your travel and tourism option when you are looking at traveling to South Africa. We make sure that the packages are great and you have a perfect time and everything is in order for you. So call the Real South Africa and book with us today on our website, therealsouthafrica.com. And we also have a book for those who are looking to transition to South Africa. You can find that on our website as well. But yes, this is exciting times because there is a movement and we want you to be a part of it.
Hello everyone, this is Dr. Latasha Blanton from The Real South Africa, and we are a lifestyle travel and tourism company here in South Africa. And today I have the pleasure of having a traveler all the way from North Carolina by way of Philly, right?
That's right.
Visiting us here. She's celebrating a lot of things, just life in general. I'm going to let her introduce herself and then we're going to get chatting.
Absolutely. Well, my name is Stephanie Long, and I'm originally from Philadelphia, PA, and I now live in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I'm here on vacation, and it's absolutely wonderful. 14 days.
You're about how many days in right now? Are you 7 days in?
7 days.
Mm-hmm. I think you're 7 days in.
Mm-hmm.
So just give the people some idea, like what prompted you to consider South Africa? Because I know you've been to other African countries. So tell them why you put South Africa on your list.
So South Africa was on my list after we've gone to Ghana last year. And Ghana and South Africa is a difference in night and day. South Africa, what we were told, the lot of propaganda that the South Africans don't like you,
Mm-hmm.
that they're this and that. But it's totally a lie. I mean, they're very, very friendly, very accommodating. They're very more like home. Welcome home, welcome home. So.
Welcome
That
home.
was wonderful.
Excellent. So you've been here for a couple days now. Just pick out of the 7 days, just give me 3 highlights of your experience so far.
Oh my God. The shopping experience, you won't find that in the U.S. The food,
Mm-hmm.
oh my goodness. I mean, like I was telling, a thing of lamb that we would pay,
Mm-hmm.
a whole pack, it would be about $75 to $100. Here you can get, relatively speak, about $13 is what I saw in the supermarket
Mm-hmm.
yesterday. So that, the clothing and the fashion is really nice. And my highlight, oh my God, the safari was fabulous.
Now most people don't want to go on safari, so tell them why they shouldn't leave that off.
Please don't leave that off. To see the beautiful animals, I mean the elephants, the baby elephants and the lions, it's just,
It's nice, right?
it's breathtaking. Yes,
It's nice,
yes,
right?
it is.
So you would definitely encourage people to not take safari off their list.
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
Gotta definitely.
That's a
gotta-
must. That's a must see.
You heard her. You need to go on safari. So for those of you that are like, I don't want to go on safari, it's not anything that you think it is. It's something way better than that. It's way more. You really get to be at peace and at one with nature. Like that's how I view it, and I go as often as I can. I'm sure you guys will see a video soon or have seen the video where we just left one not too long ago. So we're not going to compare countries, but just in general, talk to the people about what you've experienced so far beyond the food, the fashion, and the safari. Because obviously you're feeling something that you maybe not were expecting to feel.
Well, I feel like this. I feel like the people aren't stressed. I feel like it's not like the U.S. It's more of a relaxed environment. It's just different altogether. It's different. Different way of life.
Explain that part.
The people are more hospitable. I'm trying to put this in the words.
It's hard.
It really is. I mean, the stress in the U.S., you don't feel it here. You don't feel
With
it.
a smile on her face, she says, "You don't feel it
You
here."
don't even think about it.
Mm-mm.
The way they drive, oh my goodness, the drivers are absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. They are.
Good, good. So when you're out, whether one should come to South Africa, whether they should not come to South Africa, should they put South Africa on the list as a place to visit?
Oh, that's the top of the list. Yes, absolutely.
And when you compare lifestyles, I think you mentioned that a second ago, explain to them or to me what you mean by like it's a lifestyle. Like, what are you noticing?
I noticed that, like I said, the stress level isn't there. And I spoke about the food being fresh and how it's prepared. We went to McDonald's. I forgot
You
to
did
tell
not.
We went to McDonald's when we were in the mall. Oh my goodness!
For what?
McDonald's is different. The
just wanted
burger.
to see?
My husband loved McDonald's.
Oh, okay.
Believe it or not.
Okay. It's all good. It's all good.
So we said, well, we're going to get a little snack. And we thought it was going to be a really snack.
Yeah.
Well, the burger itself is different.
Okay.
It's a little bit thicker.
Okay.
And the fries, and we just ordered like was it a small meal? A medium meal, but it was large.
Really?
Yeah. They give you much more.
So how did you eat it? Like taste wise?
And the taste is different, by the way. To the taste, it is different. I'm glad you mentioned that.
Does
The
it
taste
taste
is different.
better?
It tastes better. It does taste better, and it tastes fresher.
Fresh.
Yeah.
So maybe they're using real beef
Beef,
here?
I believe.
Okay. Okay.
And the fries are just taste as it did 20 years ago when the fries were good because they changed up.
Did they? I haven't eaten McDonald's in I don't know how many years, so I'm gonna have to take your word for it on that. I can't tell you. I mean, I see the people eating McDonald's here and them getting the little ice cream cones. I did like their ice cream back in the day, but I haven't had any of that soon. So lately. So of all the food that you've eaten, what have you had? What have you had?
Oh my goodness, I had lamb. Lamb is fabulous. Steak, chicken. Even the chicken is very fresh. There, we had a cheeseburger meal. Oh God, that cheeseburger! I would almost think that cheeseburger is almost half a pound. I mean, it was bigger than a quarter pound.
Really? I have to trust you. I told you I don't eat there.
Not there, but other places.
Oh,
like
yeah, other places.
Burger.
Yeah.
Isn't your burger thick? Well, how much
It depends on. They do burgers by the gram, so it's either gonna be 150 gram or maybe like 200 or 300. So it can be fairly big.
Huge, and worth every penny. Worth it.
So you had a good burger then.
And I did absolutely.
So you've eaten a little bit of everything.
Everything. I've had it all. Had chicken breast yesterday, and it was just melted in your mouth. And you learn there's different ways to cook everything.
There is.
So many different ways.
No.
So if you think you didn't like it, maybe you like it now. Like black olive was one of my things I did not like, but I had the Greek salad and everything else on it. I like it now. With the seed in it, with the black olives, with the seed.
No
I never
way.
had that.
No way. So back that side you don't, but this side you do.
But now I do.
So that means that the olive must taste different here.
Well, I don't know because I had a black olive years ago, and then I'm sure it's different. But this is fresh, so when I go back, I can compare more since I discovered I like it.
Right.
So we'll see.
So I'll tell you a story very similar. So on that side, I do not like a green or red pepper raw. I do not like them at all.
Okay, see?
So I was here for an extended stay, and they brought me salad, and I didn't want to be the ugly American and be like, I don't eat peppers. So I let them leave the peppers. I said, you know what? I'm gonna try this pepper, and I was like, oh my God, it's sweet. It tastes so good. So I was like, oh my, I'm so happy. I like peppers now. I got back to the States, bought some peppers, and I was like, I don't like peppers.
The same.
It wasn't the same. So I eat peppers here. I do not eat them back that side. So I'll be interested to see if you get black olives that side, and if maybe it's okay. Maybe you do like them now, but I only like the peppers here. That's me. So you've been to Soweto. You've been on safari. You've done a couple of other things. How was dinner at Signature? That's how much you've done. Live
music.
I
know I have. Oh, the live music. Oh, I loved it. Oh my goodness. Signature was fantastic. Oh my goodness. What did we have? The steak.
You did have the steak.
That was delicious.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, they had bread at that Signature place. Let me tell you about that bread.
Please tell me about the bread.
See, and I don't know if they bring it to you where you get it as much as you want like they do in the States, but I asked for another.
They'll bring you as much as you want.
So, they had the butter, different butters, my goodness, the butter with the garlic. I was, and he was trying to tell me, calm down. I said, what do you mean calm down? I said, this is the whole experience.
It is.
So I'm not going to leave nothing out. I'm not going to get home and say, well, I could have, I should have had this and that. No.
She said, I'm on vacation.
What's wrong with you?
The burger's good.
Wasn't it good?
And the butter is
But
good.
that butter, that garlic butter, right?
It's so
I
good.
don't know how you make that garlic butter.
Then you want to figure out how they make it.
Yes.
She's gonna be calling trying to get recipes and stuff. How you make that butter? And I'm like, no, we're not gonna tell you. So overall, a lot of people are hesitant to come to Africa, to come to South Africa. Have you been afraid at all since you've been here?
No. Oh no, not at all. And just like anywhere else, I say you practice security at home. You have to practice security no matter where you go.
Mm-hmm.
You go in any country, anywhere.
So you do feel
But I don't have to look over my shoulder like I do in the U.S.
okay.
I don't, not at all.
I was just wondering because we get a lot of questions still about like safety and stuff like that. So just like to reiterate that it is safe and talk to me about your accommodations, because I think we were having a conversation off to the side about what your expectations were and what you actually got. So explain that to them just a little bit.
So part of the accommodation was shopping. I'm like, I don't want to go shopping. So she got that on my list. I mean, because I would walk down, downtown, they had vendors for sale. I was thinking, more lines like that. But the shopping mall was very, very interesting to see how the life is. We were in a high-end mall, and then we were in a kind of medium mall. The medium was about like
I'm
that.
sure.
I do. Which was the Africa. That was very, very nice. And it has everything. You're not lacking anything. Absolutely nothing here in South Africa. So yeah, I advise everyone to come. You have to travel to the motherland. You have to travel.
She said you have to travel. And when you first got here and you got to us and you saw your room, was it what you expected?
I was over. Yes. I was very surprised to see the accommodation we had. Nice apartment and nice room, nice bedding, so you're not lacking anything. I even didn't, how you travel and you have to. Some people are German folk like that.
Yeah.
And they bring extra sheets.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't even have to do that. That's how
She
clean
said
it
they
is.
bring extra sheets. You sound like somebody in my family.
I got 2 pairs. And then I had the wash and dry, which was a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
I know I overpacked, but it was fine.
No, we talked about that before you left. I was
It's
like,
fine.
honestly, if you want to have choices, the weather has been a little bit off since you've been here. It was hot and then it rained a little bit, so you've got a little bit of everything.
It
since
wasn't
you've been
even
here.
hot. I said, this is average. And then I never sweat, not one time. Nope, not at all.
Really?
It was chilly the whole time, yes.
It's been in like 85 degrees. You talking about some chili?
Nope.
But
It
there's
was nice.
okay.
Mhm.
So the weather is good. The weather is
The weather
good.
is very good.
The weather is very good. So I know that you guys are heading to Cape Town tomorrow. So you can drink that while I chat if you want. You're heading to Cape Town tomorrow. So I'll be interested to see. We'll probably have a chat once you get back on that side, just so I can get your ideas about like the difference between your feeling here and your feeling in Cape Town. Where you're staying in Cape Town, you're gonna love it there as well. I'm excited for you to go there. I'm excited for you to see the difference in the 2 places, and definitely what you're gonna be able to experience. And I know you're gonna love our sommelier when you go on your wine tasting.
So I'm looking forward to it.
So I'm glad that you convinced your husband to come here for his birthday.
Yes.
So how has he been? I know he's not going to speak for himself because that's not what guys do. They let us do it for them. So is he enjoying it though?
He is.
Is he allowing himself to enjoy it?
He was very relaxed. That spa was the highlight of it.
Talk to me about the spa.
Oh my goodness, that spa was so good. That was long overdue. Long overdue because we haven't gone in over 2 years. As a matter of fact, we've never gone together as a couple, but we've gone. I
I got you. So that was probably a good experience. You just be able to do that for him. Today is his actual birthday. I tried to embarrass him, but he would not allow me to do so. I was going to sing happy birthday really, really loud, and he was just like, mm-mm. And she was like, do it. It's like, do it. So we don't want to put him out there like that. So, you know, a lot of people are, you know, wondering what type of service they're going to get overall when they travel with us. So just to give them an idea, like how has the service been overall from, you know, the airport pickup to today when you got dropped off?
You and you did a good job.
Thank you.
I'm meaning to tell you.
Thank you.
Really, really put this together. The driving, you know, was right on point. Because we don't have to worry about, you know, you take the pressure off, how we going to do this, how we going to do that, renting a car and everything. No, you get the driver, and it's private, takes you to and fro, and all your accommodations are met, and it's been wonderful.
Now, you did have, you had drivers and you had a guide. One of your guides probably is very knowledgeable. How has the interaction been with the guides when it comes to discussing history and cultural stuff? Like, have you learned anything from any of the guides?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. The driver, to me, he acts as a guide.
No, there are people that are drivers and guides, and then there's some that are just guides.
Okay.
But if you have a driver guide, then they're gonna literally talk to you the whole time. So you had a driver guide a couple times
so
for some of the
difference.
tours. Yeah, for some of the
okay.
like for your safari, you had a driver guide, and for Soweto, you had a driver guide.
Yep.
So you could see the difference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. I thought they were regular. He was a regular driver, and one interacts and one doesn't.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So now I understand it.
Yes.
But the driver, the guy, he did both. I mean, he was wonderful. He's very, very knowledgeable.
He knows everything.
And I loved him. I hope to see him before we. I don't think we will. Though. I really want to see him.
I don't know.
Or get his information.
Okay.
To keep
I'll make sure you
in
can get
contact
that, yeah.
him. Yeah, because he was good. And he enjoyed doing his. You know, it wasn't about the money. See, this is the difference. It's not, it wasn't about, you don't feel that. It wasn't about money. It was about the whole experience. Because I feel like, and you can tell it's just not a job to him. He enjoys doing his job.
He really does.
Oh, he loves it. You got to be a people person to do that job anyway. And he is. He definitely is.
His son is just like and his son does the same thing that he does, and they're literally like,
okay.
So they do a very good job. Is there anything that you wanted people to know overall, just about you, like, you know, how you decided to come to South Africa, or just anything in general you want them to know about how you feel right?
Well, I did check out, to be honest with you, when you think about like the travel agent. We did look at travel agents prior to South Africa, and I came across yours because I wanted a black owned.
Oh, okay.
So that was number one.
Thank you.
That was number one. Number two, I looked at this. I'm like, I wasn't feeling it. I said no. I said we're gonna try them now, and I'm glad we did. And it was a year in the planning, wasn't it? About a year, and we did it. And I'm glad. I have no regrets. No regrets at all.
Good. So planning is also, you know, one of the big things that allow us to provide a good service to you. So it is a team effort. We communicate often.
Yes.
We communicate often. Questions she had, she could either text or email or call. You know, we talked about the time zone difference, but we still made a lot of things work. So just keep in mind that, you know, whether it's myself or a team member, at the time it was me, because I had the phone at the time. So we do what we can to make things work for you. But if you're in the planning phase, you know, you can plan out as far as you like or as little as you like, but you do need to be an active participant in your own adventure. Because of the stuff that we do, we need to make sure that you're going to get what you deserve based on who you are. And I think that because of the conversation we had, I kind of knew what you were. You really wanted to come here and do nothing. You wanted to come and just be like, where do I got to be? Tell me where I got to be. And I just want to do that. You didn't want to have to think about anything. You wanted, because you made it very, very clear that you needed a vacation. Yes. Made it very clear. So that obviously guides us in a much more solid direction. I mean, obviously we're going to take care of you anyway, but that means we got to double down on things. You know, make sure that everything is extra sorted for you, because I do know that you came here to relax. So obviously you're relaxed today.
Yes, with the spa treatment, I'm very relaxed.
How was? I mean, talk about the spa. Like, what they do.
We had the salt water,
Who you guys?
The executive treatment. So that was very nice. Very nice. She hooked us up. Okay.
It was his birthday.
It was just fantastic.
It was his birthday.
So we had that. What else we do? Oh my goodness, salt rub. That was sweet. That was really
She's
nice.
Like, girl, you feel good.
You feel it?
Yeah. I'm like, dang.
I see how sweet. Now I need to.
I'm gonna get I gotta get myself together. She making me feel like something right now.
But that salt rub was so good. That was really nice. You know, it was for 4.5 hours. No, I could have stayed another 2 hours. I really could have. And I said we had to check out 3 o'clock. I looked up, it was like 2:45. I said, oh no, I don't even want to leave.
Wow.
Showed up real quick and got out of there for the driver.
She was like, man, I guess we gotta leave.
Yeah.
I guess we gotta leave.
Yeah.
Cool,
So it
cool,
was
cool.
really nice.
So any parting words? I mean, obviously, you know, we want to encourage people to travel to South Africa. We would like for them to use our services. We definitely want people that understand what it is we're trying to provide, that we do go forward and try and make things work for you. So all the drivers, obviously, I know, we vet everything and make sure that you're good to go. So is there anything that you would want to tell them to just encourage them to travel to South Africa?
I would tell them this, to think that the U.S. is the only place to live, and it isn't. I mean, they've been told lies like, okay, South Africa, something like that's a lie. That is not true. So please, you have to travel. You have to come over to South Africa.
She's like, get here. So that's the long and the short of it. She's like, get to South Africa. I'm gonna tell her thank you for giving me this time. We're gonna finish our coffees and have our snack. And if you guys have any questions, you know how to reach us, info@therealsouthafrica.com, or you can always find us on our website, therealsouthafrica.com. And we thank Ms. Long and her husband for giving us their time and the opportunity to serve them here in South Africa. And we hope to be able to do the same for you. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notifications button so you don't miss out on all things The Real South Africa. Thanks again.